there's like a fly around me. Maybe I smell from my hello, hello, hello. My Dancingstar channel family and my Facebook family. Simulcast streaming live. So I'm very excited that I'm going to be able to share some news with you very soon about Bride Plus One. So make sure that you have subscribed to the Dancingstar channel and that you have liked Bride Plus One on Facebook. Because we're going to be announcing some really big news soon. Good morning, Brent Gustafson Hemingway. Good morning, good morning. So yeah, feeling good this morning. I woke up early and had a lot of ideas about my on Zoom presence workshop coming up, and then also my presenting authentic and professionally in-person workshop. So if you want to know about those things, please click on that. And today I have a friend that asked me a really sweet question. She's a younger friend. And she said, how do you know the difference between what's your human will and what's your divine will? So I thought that I would go into that a little bit today. So, yes, the sound is scratchy. I hear you, Brent. I'm not sure how to fix that. I know that when I'm on Facebook, it it like picks up the sound of my computer. So I'm not sure exactly how to deal with that. If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. Good morning, Mimi. Good morning, Patricia Garcia. Hello, hello, hello. It is September 4th today. It is my Aunt Teresa's birthday. Happy birthday, Aunt Teresa. She has so many Facebook accounts. I never know where to talk to her on. So I sent a happy birthday greeting to all of them. I hope you got it. All right. So we're going to start out with Courage to Change. This is an Al-Anon book that helps me from trying to control the world. Although I am building a Dancingstar empire, so maybe I'm still trying to control the world. I don't know. All right. September 4th. As we let go of obsession, worry, and focus on as we let go of obsession, worry, and focusing on everybody but ourselves, many of us are bewildered by the increasing calmness of our minds. We knew how to live in a state of crisis, but it often took a bit of adjustment to become comfortable with stillness. The price of serenity was the quieting of the constant mental chatter that had taken up so much time. Suddenly, we had lots of time on our hands, and we wondered how to fill it. Having become more and more serene as a result of working the Al-Anon program, I was surprised to find myself still grabbing for old fears, as if I wanted to remain in crisis. I realized that I didn't know how to feel safe unless I was mentally busy. When I worried, I felt involved and therefore somewhat in control. As an exercise, my sponsor suggested that I try to maintain my inner stillness even when I felt scared or doubtful. As I did so, I reassured myself again and again that I was safely in the care of a power greater than myself. Today, I know that sanity and serenity are gifts I have received for my efforts and for my faith. With practice, I am learning to trust the peace. Today's reminder is an English prayer. Oh, okay. Today's reminder is, today I will relish my serenity. I know that it is safe to enjoy it. And then this is from an English prayer. Be still and know that I am with you. Oh, that is such a good one. Yeah, there have been times in my life that I feel bored. I'm like, I feel this peace like all the time. I got to start to rabble rouse. I got get into something. Um, and yet we don't really need to. Life just does that for us. Good morning, Ellen. Yes, life rabble rouses on its own. So if we just focus on our peace and our serenity and really relish in it and really enjoy it when it's there, there'll be plenty of upsets. We don't need to go looking for trouble. But yes, finding that daily practice of serenity, I feel like, has helped my life immensely, immeasurably. There's no way that I could quantify how much just having a state of inner peace in everything that I do. Um, there's no way to measure how great that is. All right. So resonating with stillness. Yes. I real quickly, I have a friend in Al-Anon. It's an anonymous group, so I won't say his name, but he shares sometimes that I think this is okay to share. There was a person in this group once that shared that um, he thought that serenity was depression because he had such a crazy life that once it was still, he was like, oh, there's something wrong. I'm depressed. So it sometimes takes a little getting used to peace. All right. September 4th from Resonate with Stillness. If you remain true to your heart, victory will inevitably be yours. And that is from Guru Mai. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And I'm going to pick a card for Brent and Patricia and Mimi and Ellen. Okay, Brent, it says, never let yesterday use up today. For Patricia, the most incredible thing about miracles is that they happen. Mimi, your persistent circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. I'm going to read that again. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. And Ellen, there are many wonderful things that will never be done if you do not do them. And then for everyone who is watching right now or will watch in the future, this is from Paramahansa Yogananda's cards. Wisdom. Sorrow, illness, and failure are natural results of transgression against God's laws. Wisdom consists in avoiding such violations and finding peace and happiness within yourself through thoughts and actions that are in harmony with your real self, capital S, self. Govern your mind wisely by dwelling upon the positive aspects of life. Do not be satisfied with the drops of wisdom from scantily earthly sources. Rather seek wisdom without measure from God's all-possessing, all-bountiful hands. That reminds me of that without measure, that sense of inner peace without measure. And that's where our real divine wisdom comes from, which goes back to the question earlier about how do we know whether something is coming from our human will or our divine will? And the way I answer this question is that it doesn't matter if they're in alignment. So if I act from my human will and I have asked ahead of time, please align this with my divine will, then I will get redirections. I trust that if I move forward on a path and I get an obstacle that will create growth, then I go over it. I work toward going over it. But if I get a stop sign, then that's a redirection. I say thank you for that. And it's a redirection. I acknowledge that it is my divine self, the aspect of me that knows more than my limited self, that is saying, we're not going down this path. And then I choose, at that moment, I look for a redirection. So, how do we tune in to the divine self? How do we ask? Well, first, we prepare the body, the mind, the emotions, and the spirit for a visitation from our soul, the soul that is the soul of all. So let us begin. Let us meditate. It's 8:43. I'm a little 1 minute behind. So finding yourself in a comfortable position with your spine erect, close your eyes and listen to this. And first, just becoming very present to your five senses. What can you see behind your eyelids? With your eyes closed, do you see lights? Is it all black? Does the black look 3D or 2D? Then noticing the sounds in the room, sounds outside. What can you smell right now? What can you taste? What are you touching? You can put your thumb and forefingers together and put your palms on your knees. That can help to straighten your spine. Make sure your spine is lifted. You can imagine that the heavens, Father Sky, is pulling you up, and then Mother Earth is pulling you down so that you are grounded and supported and nurtured by Mother Earth and protected and lifted up by Father Sky. Also, you can imagine having this bubble of love around you, Imagining that your Father Sky and your Mother Earth create this bubble of love around you. And only love can come in and only love can go out. When we're dealing with the spiritual realms, that's especially important for protection. And then back to the body, just really focusing on your breath, taking a deep breath in, holding it, and letting it go. Now a bigger one, holding it and letting it go. And an even bigger one. And noticing how that just wakes up the body. It starts going, oh, we're paying attention because the breath is different. We are used to having involuntary breath. We're used to our breath just breathing itself. But now we're becoming conscious of our breath. So we are voluntarily living. Breathing in life, exhaling life, taking an inspiration. You are inspiriting yourself. You are taking the spirit and releasing your spirit. And then noticing your mind. What are your thoughts? Imagining them like a screen that you're watching a movie or like a texting screen, like just watching what your thoughts are. Watching your mind, listening to what your thoughts are. Are they positive? Are they negative? Are they chaotic? Are they still? What are the stories you're telling yourself today? And then noticing if these stories have any feelings attached to them. You can ask yourself, what am I feeling angry about today? I'm feeling angry about, and then just breathe in and out. What am I feeling sad about today? What am I feeling? What am I longing for today? And what am I grateful for today? I am feeling grateful for a sense of contentment. And then noticing what has been noticing. You've been noticing your body. You've been noticing your emotions. You've been noticing your mind. But what is it that has been noticing these things? This is your spirit. This is your awareness. This is your consciousness. This is your energy. So, diving in to the body temple, to the base of your spine, your energy center there, feeling a red, passionate energy that has a sense of home base. This is where all is well all the time. This is your financial security, well being, home, passion, sensual identity. And then moving up to your sacral chakra, imagining this brilliant, bright, orange light. You can put your hands there if you like. That is your creative energy. That is where you are co creating in every moment with your divine energy. And then bringing it up, your hands on top of that, in between your rib cages, and feeling this yellow, bright energy. This is your will chakra. This is where you say, I will, I won't. And just imagining that this is in alignment with your divinity. So imagine an open channel from your will chakra all the way through your body, and it's going to go up through your heart, that green energy, like green like a forest is what I imagine. Your expressive energy, I imagine like an ocean. Your intuitive energy, I imagine a star, a dancing star, an indigo, beautiful star. And then violet energy in your crown chakra that goes all the way up to the heavens, becoming white light. And that white light is then streaming down into your crown chakra, into your intuition, into your expression, into your heart, into your will. And this is where you are aligned. Your human will is aligned with the divine will. Kind of like a periscope, there's the part of you that is under the submarine. I'm sorry, in the submarine. And you're looking through a periscope. But then your highest self is looking out above the water. Your highest self has more of a bird's eye view, can see all the options from your past, present, and future, and can be your inner guide so that you act from a place that is for your highest good and the good of others. So now I make a prayer and I say, Dear Mother, Father, God, great mystery, great creator, higher self, supreme self, the great mystery, that which is beyond what I know, beyond what I can see, taste, smell, hear, and touch. I have faith that there is something beyond me that wants my well being and the well being of others. And I ask for alignment. I ask for guidance. Please show me the way through my intuition, through my heart, so that I may act from a place of oneness, my head and my heart, in divine right action. Now, taking a deep breath, exhaling. We've been contemplating, we've been praying, and now we go to the place of listening. And in order to go to the place of listening, we go to the void. We shelve our physical, emotional, mental, spiritual ideas, and we go to the place where there is no duality. We experience oneness. We experience that state of being that is beyond how we can label it. The closest I can label it is contentment, satisfaction, joy with no sorrow, unending bliss. My beloved, bathing in the heart of the universe, that place of stillness, of equipoise. This is beyond the veil. We are seeing through the matrix, seeing through our prescribed reality to that which actually is. Om Namah Shivaya. I honor my inner divinity. Om Namah Shivaya. To the state of everything and nothing, the place of Zen, neutral. And here we get to stay here as long as we like. Here, past and present and future are all one. Here, time does not exist. Here, we just get to be with our inner being. And if you like, you can just stay there. I'm going to open my eyes. And just send you some love. With great respect and with great love, I honor you and your unique journey. There is no one else in this whole universe that is exactly like you. So thank you for being you. It helps me be more me. I really enjoy being here with you in this way. And if you'd like a little more interaction, feel free to check out my Zoom workshops or my in-person workshops. Would love to connect deeper with you. Have a beautifully wild, exuberant, calm, peaceful day. Look at that beautiful sun. We are so lucky to have nature. Many, many blessings.